Holy titty fuckaroo. Crypto vlog for May 29th, 2025, year of our crypto lords. You made a boo-boo? You made boo-boo? Yeah. Wow. The James Wynn saga continues down to sub 200 million. And longs, he's down over 100 million. And the guy counter traded James Wynn is up like 21 million on the short from 109.2K. I thought he shorted a little too early, but whatever. Hit 110K. He's or 111K. He's fine with it holding. Down to 105K, bounced to 106K. What a flush. James Wynn taken out of this position, forced partial liquidation, not a total liquidation. So if he's down 100 million, Bitcoin with this 200 million long, Bitcoin has to go back to like $155,000 for him to make back the previous P&L. I think he's down like 20 million overall, but he was up 87 million. So to make back what he was up, Bitcoin has to go back to like 155,000. Well, not back, all-time high, which is going to happen in should happen in the year. It's a slow go, man. We had the big pump, but you never know what days Bitcoin's just going to rip. Like we went crazy from 106K to 112K, or we dipped and then alts ran, and then that was the high. That's when I should have cashed out. But nope, down 120,000 today. We bounced a little, bounced like 20,000. My account, one of my main sub accounts, was 165,000 last Thursday night, and now today's Thursday night again, and it got all the way down to $4,500. I thought I was going to get liquidated. It was so crazy, $4,500. I had stops in place, but not enough alts. It's hard when I had 26 positions to manage, and it doesn't make sense to have so many positions. Yeah, I'm hoping one pumps, but it's really too much. I really want like ETH and Bitcoin and maybe even a hedge, but when you hedge, you give away that equity. Like ETH ran to 2780 last night, and Bitcoin only hit 108.8K. So Bitcoin pumped 1K in that time, and ETH pumped 4%. So you never know what's going to run the hardest. And of course, I only had like 100K in ETH long, but I had a million in Bitcoin. So I gained 10K on Bitcoin, but then I got stopped out, so I broke even. I sold half on the pump. And then at 106.8K, I got stopped out for the other half, so broke even on that. But ETH, I could have sold like 3/4 of it at 2760 or 2780. It wicked to 2780, so it was hard to trade that. And it's not fair, because if I would have longed a million in ETH at 2670, I would have been up 40K at one point, and I could have closed 30K of it. It's tough the way the market is. But then maybe I would have given it back when ETH dumped all the way to 25.50 on a wick. And alts dumped with 97 cents. It wicked to $1.18, and I had 120K whiff long. So I took like a 20K swing on that one position. And it's so stupid. So difficult to swing these positions. It's just too hard. It's not possible, especially when we're in a downtrend like this, where you're just getting chopped. And remember, we had a crazy bounce at a lot of alts that did 3 or 4x. Fartcoin, I was long Fartcoin 60,000 from $1.42, and it went down to $1.10. So that's like a 20% dump. And it's just so hard, or even 25%, something like that. And it's so hard to get long on these coins, because Fartcoin bounced from 20 cents. Remember, 20 cents in March, or no, like April 6th, the bottom. Is it April 6th? No, it must have been March. Late March. And then it ran all the way to $1.60, 8x. Come on. So why are you getting long at $1.42 for max size? It doesn't make sense. I should have been sizing for 20K. This is like psychology, and why so many traders get wrecked at 20 cents. It was like, oh, alts are dead, freaking dead. Tariffs, bear market. Then at $1.40, oh, it's a dip from $1.60. This is it. Fartcoin's going to $3, and I'm gonna 2x here, but I'm gonna sell for 20% anyway and make 10K. But it's like, why are you trading like that? You don't want to trade like that. The millions are made not in high leverage at the top, but just along in the bottom of things, just having a knack for being patient. And the impatient traders, as GCR said, leverage is the great transfer of wealth to the spot holders. The impatient leverage traders to the patient spot holders. Yep. And that's why I got wrecked.
We have to run.
Who does?
We have to run. We have to run.
So anyway, that's the history of my rectitude. You can talk about alts. I really can't even talk about alts and meme coins, non-leverage, because I've been so addicted to. Well, there was ton news, the $3 billion investment in Telegram, or $1.5 billion, but there was a $300 million partnership with X, and then Elon said it wasn't disclosed, but it pumped from $3 to $3.66, then it dumped to $3.15, and then bounced back to $3.47. When Pavel Durov said, no, it's just not officially confirmed yet. So of course it's always like, no, like the Trump raising $3 billion to buy Bitcoin. I mean, Donald J. Trump media. And they're like, no, it's wrong. Then the next day, $2.5 billion announcement. It's so stupid. Okay, now I'll talk about the tariff news. Gonna break my arm, huh? So, her shoulder. I'm gonna need that rotator cuff surgery. So, I can't afford it because of how down I am on leverage. Yeah, so 3 federal judges from the United States Trade International Commission, USTIC or something, unanimously agreed that Trump's tariffs were illegal under international trade law. Retaliatory tariffs, sweeping retaliatory tariffs are illegal. You can only tax specific countries or specific goods. And then today they said they were going to appeal, but that was the news where Bitcoin got sent 1% up. And of course, but it was late actually. It pumped to 1.5%. We got it late. Thanks to Lovely for the ping. And ETH just went crazy, 4%. 4.5%. But that was the news because people were like, tariffs are coming off, everything's going to reverse. But no, the market went up, it pre-pumped, it went up a little bit. It pumped like 2% and then pumped all the way above 6K on open. Then of course it retraced, full retrace. So people are confused. Trump's saying, no, the tariffs are how we win the trade war. We have $7.2 trillion or $7.1 trillion in trade deals lined up due to the tariffs. And it's all BS, but anyway. So with the market dumping on this news, pumping and dumping, it's a sign that we're just exhausted, right? You want to wait for everything to get going again. But now it looks like we're exhausted. The exact timing is going to be difficult, but it's hard to get long. Rashida's told me to sell my longs when I was only down like 50K the other day and go all in on spot Bitcoin. Just hold spot Bitcoin and trade news. He would have saved me. This kid would have saved me $100,000 if I would have listened to him. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. But we'll see where the market takes us. What? Huh? Yep. So good at finding those balls. She's so good. Yeah, we'll see the market. But stick to news. Zeus. The story of a trader that got wrecked in 2023, had to borrow an NFT right after he missed the XRP juicer that everyone made millions on. And then he had to borrow against his own NFT. Ended up getting the airdrop, dumping the airdrop for like 150K. Selling, paying back, Madward. And so owing no debt on his NFT, keeping the NFT, he doesn't have any tree tokens though. And then running his balance up to, I don't know, somewhere in the 7 figures, allegedly. So what a story, this Zeus character. How he came back just through patience and determination and trying to limit the degen bets, emptying his account when the market gets choppy like this. So shout out to Zeus for making it. And the meme, even the meme coin game, like running up probably close to 500,000 in memes. Amazing. Now he's getting a girlfriend, looking to get married, looking to rent, move into his house. He was wondering if $2,500 a month was too much in London, in Europe. $2,500 a month. Kidding me? You can afford it, buddy. If you make it to 7 figures, you can afford it. But again, for me, people like me, degens, liquidation is always around the corner. It's always around the corner. Don't get liquidated. There's always a meme play. Oh, Zeus. Speaking of meme coins, Zeus did like 3x, 17 million to 50 million. Yeah, this dog's name is Zeus too. But the Zeus Pepe's dog pumped cartel coin and then SpaghettiOs on her spaghettini, or lasagna, I mean, on WaveX. Went to like 5 million market cap. It's random pumps, man. The trenches, I talked about 10 million market cap. aigov, 2 million to 20 million. There's so many opportunities in the trenches. You just need patience, and you're gonna 90% of the coins you buy are gonna go to zero. You just hope you make it on all the other ones, which means you have to at least catch a 10x on 1 out of 10 coins. It's tricky, but you can do it, man. The trenches are just brutal, absolutely brutal in those trenches, man. But for a lot of money to be made, but it's hard. Don't forget, the market is hard. It's difficult. You got to buy early. You got to be a news trader. You got to stare at the computer all day, or you got to copy trade or counter trade. The guy who counter traded James Wynn, making 20 mil. Opportunities abound. You just need patience, and don't be a total degen. The hardest thing to do is to make 7 or 8 figures on leverage without news, just trading trends. So hard, TA and all that. Mongol is one of the rare exceptions. And of course, the guys with millions of copy traders, allegedly like Benjamin Blunts and Loma and Hasaka trades, all legendary, but I don't know. I don't know how they did it. Just ultimate patience, I guess, and to sit on your hands for months at a time. It's what you have to do. So good luck, everyone. DMs are open. Special shout out to Larry for giving me 5K or paying me back what I owed him. Surprised. I didn't think it was coming back so fast or at all. It just 5K came back to me like that. And I needed it because I was about to get liquidated today. Good luck, everyone. See you on the other side of life.